You know, I always find it funny that flat earthers believe there's some grand conspiracy that's trying to keep us from believing in a flat earth. Well, the problem is that if all of science, all of astronomical science was geared towards that, they've done a terrible job because they're thwarting themselves. I'm going to give you 6 examples throughout history, evidences that have been discovered that completely obliterated previously conceived ideas that actually pointed to a creator and not that we are inside of a bubble on a flat earth on God's coffee table or something like that. So the first one is in 1929. It's Hubble's discovery that the universe had a beginning. Edwin Hubble actually noticed that distant galaxies were all moving away from us. This implies a universal expansion. Previously to that, the view that was held was a steady state eternal universe. So along with that was, of course, this guy who postulated what we now call the Big Bang Theory. They did not believe there was a start to the universe. If there's a grand conspiracy, that was a failure because they now accept all that. Now, we also have in 1953 the Hoyle carbon resonance. Fred Hoyle predicted that a specific energy level in carbon-12 must exist to account for the abundance of carbon, and it was subsequently confirmed in nuclear experiments. The conflict is that they previously thought that it was extremely improbable for this energy level to align just so. Hoyle called it a put-up job, adding weight to the idea of a fine-tuning universe. Now, I know that one is a bit technical, so maybe this one's better. In 1965, we have the discovery of cosmic microwave background. Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson stumbled upon a pervasive background radiation, a glow left over from the earliest moments of the universe. Again, this shattered the preconceived idea that the universe was always just in existence. This gave evidence that there was a sudden creation event. We might disagree on timeline, but now we all agree there was a start to the universe. So in 1995, the Hubble telescope was pointed out as far as it could see. It was called the Hubble Deep Field Photo. And what they discovered was not what they expected. They expected, given their thoughts and teachings on the creation of the universe, to find semi-formed galaxies, but they didn't. They found fully formed galaxies that by their model would be billions of years old. Now, in 1998, we also have the discovery of what's called dark energy. There were surveys of a type of supernova that revealed the expansion of the universe is accelerating, not slowing down. To account for this, cosmologists have included dark energy, just basically a name for something they can't explain. It's a form of energy that must be finely tuned, and that tiny deviations from it would undermine the galaxy formation and life's existence. They can't explain exactly what it is, but they know something is propelling everything. Then lastly, as recent as 2022 to 23, you have the James Webb discovery of fully formed galaxies. Just like with the Hubble, they were able to look even deeper into space. And if they were going to try to trick us and say, hey, look, our model is always correct, they would have pretended to find semi-formed galaxies. But just like in 95 with the Hubble telescope, they found fully formed galaxies even further out. As far as they can see, everything is exactly as God made it.